Donald Trump is back in the headlines, pushing what he calls his big, beautiful bill. But beyond the catchy title, what does this proposal truly entail? Is it a strategic policy blueprint, a calculated campaign maneuver, or a potential game changer for Black communities across the nation? We're diving deep into the specifics, offering a critical, analytical perspective. This isn't just news. It's an educational breakdown designed for Black voters, political analysts, and immigration advocates alike. Let's cut through the noise and examine the real implications. First, let's clarify. This bill isn't a piece of legislation currently moving through Congress. It's a comprehensive policy platform, unveiled at rallies, outlining a stark vision for a potential second Trump administration. It serves as a clear declaration of intent, signaling a significant shift in national policy direction. Trump frames it as an America First agenda, but a closer look reveals a series of proposals with profound, often disproportionate impacts. The core tenets include aggressive immigration restrictions, significant overhauls to social safety nets, and a particular focus on economic nationalism. Understanding these components is crucial for any informed analysis. The proposed measures are designed to appeal to a specific segment of the electorate, often by leveraging anxieties about national identity and economic security. However, for political analysts, the strategic implications of such a broad and controversial platform are undeniable. It sets a clear ideological battleground for the upcoming election cycle. Trump's big, beautiful bill proposes expanded travel bans, potentially impacting dozens of African nations. For Black Americans, this isn't an abstract foreign policy. It directly affects our families, cultural ties, and economic connections across the diaspora. Many Black Americans maintain strong links to countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia, and Kenya. These proposed bans would severely restrict cultural exchanges, academic collaborations, and vital business opportunities between the U.S. and the African continent. They threaten to isolate communities and undermine efforts to build a stronger, more interconnected global Black identity. Immigration advocates rightly raise concerns about the humanitarian implications and potential violations of international law. Furthermore, the bill targets diversity visa programs and asylum policies, which have historically provided pathways for Black immigrants to seek refuge and build new lives in the U.S. These changes could disproportionately affect Black asylum seekers fleeing conflict or persecution, limiting their access to safety and opportunity. The critical analysis here points to a policy that, while framed as national security, carries significant racialized consequences. The Big Beautiful Bill includes significant changes to public assistance programs, tightening eligibility for Section 8 housing, SNAP benefits, and Medicaid. While often framed as reducing dependency, such cuts disproportionately affect vulnerable populations, including many Black families who rely on these programs for basic necessities. It's a critical point for community discussion. How do these changes impact our collective well-being? It's a persistent myth that Black Americans are the primary beneficiaries of welfare programs. Data consistently refutes this. However, due to historical and systemic inequities, Black communities often experience higher rates of poverty and economic precarity, making them more susceptible to the adverse effects of benefit reductions. This policy shift could exacerbate existing economic disparities. On the jobs front, the bill promises tax breaks for companies that reshore production to the U.S. While seemingly beneficial, the critical question for Black voters and analysts is, where will these jobs be located, and will there be targeted investments to ensure Black communities benefit? Without explicit provisions for equitable access and investment in historically marginalized areas, these new opportunities could bypass Black workers entirely, leaving them on the economic sidelines once again. The First Step Act, signed by Trump, offered some limited reforms to federal sentencing. However, the Big Beautiful Bill is conspicuously silent on broader criminal justice issues that deeply impact Black communities. There's no mention of ending cash bail, implementing robust police accountability measures, or comprehensive sentencing reform beyond the federal level. For communities grappling with the ongoing realities of over-policing, mass incarceration, and systemic bias, this silence is deafening. It suggests a lack of commitment to addressing the root causes of injustice that disproportionately affect Black Americans. Political analysts might interpret this as a strategic omission, avoiding issues that could alienate parts of his base. The absence of meaningful criminal justice reform in this bill signals a missed opportunity to build on previous efforts and address the persistent challenges faced by Black communities. It underscores the need for continued advocacy and community discussion around policies that truly promote equity and justice rather than offering mere distractions. It's impossible to discuss the Big Beautiful Bill without acknowledging its timing and political utility. Unveiled just ahead of a crucial election cycle, this platform is a potent tool for energizing Trump's base and dominating media narratives. It leverages controversial topics like immigration to rally support and project an image of strength and decisive action. For political analysts, this is a classic example of a campaign strategy designed to double down on core supporters rather than broaden appeal. Trump's past electoral performance shows a significant deficit among Black voters. This bill does not appear designed to bridge that gap. Instead, it reinforces a platform that resonates with his established base. However, Black America is not a monolithic voting bloc. While the vast majority lean Democratic, there are conservative Black voters, independents, and those who prioritize specific issues over party lines. Understanding the nuances within the Black electorate is key to analyzing the potential, albeit limited, impact of such a platform. The critical question remains: how will this resonate with the diverse political perspectives within our community? The response from Black Americans to the Big Beautiful Bill is varied, reflecting the diversity of thought within the community. Some view it with deep skepticism and concern, seeing it as a continuation of policies that historically marginalize and harm Black people. We've seen this playbook before, many assert, and it often leads to a rollback of rights and opportunities. Others, while wary, remain pragmatic, seeking tangible benefits. If there's genuine investment for Black businesses or job creation, show us the receipts, is a common sentiment. This perspective highlights a desire for concrete policy outcomes that address economic disparities, regardless of the political rhetoric surrounding them. It's a call for accountability and measurable impact. And then there are those who view the entire spectacle as political theater, irrelevant until it directly impacts their daily lives. Until it pays rent, feeds our children, or builds our schools, it's just noise, they might say. This perspective underscores a profound weariness with political grandstanding and a demand for policies that deliver real, tangible improvements to community well-being. Ultimately, the collective Black response is a demand for policy that genuinely protects, promotes, and includes Black Americans. It's a call for substance over spectacle, for equitable outcomes over divisive rhetoric. This ongoing community discussion is vital for shaping our collective political future. Is Trump's Big Beautiful Bill truly about America, or is it primarily about consolidating political power? Its potential to reshape immigration, impact the economy, and sideline Black Americans in the name of nationalism is undeniable. This is not merely a political debate. It's a critical examination of who holds power and whose interests are served. Black America is watching, analyzing, and engaging. We are not just passive observers. We are active participants in shaping the discourse and demanding accountability from all political actors. Our voices are crucial in dissecting these proposals and advocating for policies that genuinely advance our communities. Drop your analytical insights and perspectives in the comments below. Like this video if you believe in critical examination over political theatrics. Subscribe for more in-depth news analysis and educational content that empowers community discussion. This isn't just about politics. It's about understanding power, its implications, and our collective ability to influence it. Like and subscribe to the channel for more engaging news and information on politics, power, and policy. Make sure to share this video with as many family and friends, as this video is informational and impactful to the Black community. And until next time, my friends, stay safe and informed.